Hey guys, our Father loves you. Jesus loves you. You know I do. Um, that's without a doubt. I got a message here that these messages just. um, okay. I already know what's going on here, and I know the reason why. I've been told three, four times. Okay, is they have these women contact me and they say that I'm going to use Sandra Bullock as a. I've used her before. I know who she is and what she's all about. But when I was talking with her, I ended up with I don't know 3 or 4. I think four, no 4 or 5 because um, what's her name? Jennifer Anderson ended up with 4. So yeah, Sandra ended up with 5 imposters on my phone. Okay. So anyway, so I have all these other people. The latest one was I can't remember her name now. Was something more, whatever. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'll go with the play. Well, the second, this is what gives them away. Okay, is they contact me and they're like, oh my God, I've been in love with you for so long, but first they start out with, hi, my name is this, and I'm so and so, so and so. Okay, I could look at the picture you're sending me, and you're really not that person. Heather was one, a psychic that, that I ended up 2 or 3 of them on. I'm like, okay, so I played the game. And it never fails, okay, is what they want you to do is they get you to talk, and I'm willing. I'll play the game, and oh, I'm so interested in you, and I this and I that. We need to talk on Zing. Okay, so the first couple of them I followed over, and never fails. I have been in love with you. I love you so much that, and we belong together. And it's almost like they use the same script on each individual woman. It's really kind of comical. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, I love you too, blah 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 blah, and they're like, well, we need to get together and so on and so forth. I'm Heather. The one was I'm Heather, which I knew it wasn't, and I think we belong together, and I think that, so I'll play your game. So I had already been told that, people are doing this so that, because what I do is I just stop talking. I just stop talking to you, period. Once you get to a certain point, it's the last time you hear from me. Okay, well, then it really drives them crazy because now they don't have any contact with me at all. It's like, it's all right, you know. So now, like he said, or she said, I'm sorry. Um, I think it's, yeah, like he said, oh yeah, now they're using that you're going around breaking all of these women's hearts and that you're a bad guy because, or you're breaking all these girls' hearts and that means that you're really a bad guy and not saying who you are. So, this is the thing, is you can play with me for a certain while. You can, if you got to go through all of that for them to come at me, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have all these people contact me and want to do this, want to do that. It it's just amazing the stupidity of some people. It really is. I'm trying to find the last one. But anyway, it's another one that's really good at it is going on to WhatsApp. They're like, yeah, here's my number on WhatsApp. I most definitely, well, I'm on WhatsApp right now, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's not Sandra Bullock. So there's 11. Okay, there's 11 imposters of different people on my phone right now. So it's like they have to go in at a group to come at me. They can't come at me one on one. They won't do it. They refuse to do it. So they get these groups of people. Well, I already know about it, and I'll play their game. But the thing that is now you just showed your play, because the 11 I just showed you are not any of the original people. I got 2 for Dottie. I don't know how many for Heather. Sandra Bullock is off the hook. Now I got, I think, a couple more of Jennifer Aniston, and you look and it's like, that is not Jennifer Aniston. It's like, so anyway, just to let you guys know, am I this big womanizing, blah, 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 blah? No, you got to remember, I've only been with 2 people in my whole life. That's it. Because I take it very, very seriously. When I first started coming out, I learned really quick from one that she pretty much made me believe that I was God's flame, whatever. Well, she ended up being a psychic, and I'm not going to give out her name. I think you guys have already figured out who that was, but yeah, that went on for, oh God, about, I want to say 6 or 8 months long. So, but then I found out, somebody contacted me and they're like, you better look in the background, and she is not single, and she is not this, and and it's funny because I'd say stuff like, I'd really like to take you out like on a boat and find like a nice romantic place and have a nice romantic thing. And then a couple of days later, on her screen, she's getting in a boat with the guy, and I'm like, okay, well, now we figured it out, and now I believe this other guy when he said all this stuff, and so I just stopped talking. And it drove her absolutely nuts. Still to this day, she still tries to contact me. Nope, you showed your cards. And there's a couple that are trying to get me to contact them on mine. Okay, oh, I think me and you would be perfect, blah, 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 blah. And they're like this. I think you'd be just absolutely perfect. And right here, there's a wedding ring. It's like, I ain't going to figure that out, So anyway, just so you guys know, that no, I'm not this bad guy. Will I play their game? Probably not anymore, but now that you guys know all about it. But it's so funny that they got to take a group of people. They can't just come at me at one. They got to take a group of people scattered out everywhere to come at me. Why? Why? It just amazes me. But any way they can make me look bad, they're going to do it. You guys are smarter than that. I know that. You guys support me. They do have access to my my because my numbers have dropped from just Facebook alone. I was getting just about 500 views per video that I did, and once I came out with uh, them photos and started showing you guys the photos, it dropped down to 2 that quick. So now I average about 1 or 2 things on my posts. So just to let you guys know. But next time around, it's not going to be me that's going to put them out. And when they do come out, it's going to get flooded. And it's going to all come out at the same time. And they're not going to know where it came from until it's too late. So, but they're the ones that did it to themselves. So, anyway, I love you guys. And we will be talking later. The next one will be better news. Trust me. I love you guys. I'm sorry, but I just can't. It just, the childish games. I could only laugh about it. Seriously, I can, I sit back and go, wow, imposter, 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 imposter. And I'm like, okay, I'll play your game. I'll see how far you're going to take it. And then I quit talking. Boom. And they're like, well, what happened? That's what happened. So it's not that I'm breaking these women's hearts throughout the United States because if they're imposters, their hearts are imposters. So it's just how it is. I wish I was that handsome and every woman wanted me. Well, no, I take that back. No, I don't want that. But no, it just, I'm sorry. I'm in one of my moods. Plus, reading, and that's just one of them. That's just one of the things. The other ones are like, be careful because the girls that you're talking to are not real. And some of them are guys talking to you. I'm like, I already got it figured out. I already have it figured out. So, anyway, I love you guys. Sorry for putting up with me, but this is what I do. Anyway, I love you.